Well, as you see there, President Cyril Ramaphosa will today host King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands on a state visit at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. The King's visit follows the visit by the country's then Prime Minister Mark Rutte in June, who together with Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen of Denmark paid an official visit to South Africa. The Netherlands is seeking to collaborate on areas of green hydrogen and renewable energy at a time when South Africa continues to struggle to keep the lights on due to load shedding. For more on this, let's now speak to SABC News reporter Khayelihle Khumalo, who's joining us from the Union Buildings. Khayelihle, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Speak to us about the importance of this visit.
Well, very much so, Eldrin. It's an absolutely important visit because you do know of the historical links between South Africa and Netherlands. It goes back to 1652, with the establishment of the trading post in the Cape. But also so much has happened in terms of, just these two nations in terms of their collaborations in so many sectors, whether you're looking at the economic relations, you're looking at issues pertaining to education and cybersecurity, but also most importantly, Eldrin, we do know that they do work together in so many international platforms, whether you're looking at the United Nations General Assembly in terms of the voting and many other spheres as well, but also the economic ties as well. We do know that the Netherlands is one of the most significant EU members, and we know that South Africa's trade relations with EU is a very important one in terms of so many products going to that part of the world. But also for South Africa now, the emphasis is around the value-added goods as opposed to just raw materials. But something that is very interesting in this regard, Eldrin, you go back to the 40s where then apartheid Prime Minister D.F. Malan went to the Netherlands, and Queen Juliana at the time said she'll never set foot into South Africa as long as apartheid regime existed, the policy of segregation. So much has happened. You go back to one of the very first visits by then founding father of South Africa, President Nelson Mandela. One of the very first countries that he visited was the Netherlands, especially because they waged quite a very formidable struggle against apartheid, with the anti-apartheid movement having so much links with that particular country. So now quite a lot has changed in a democratic dispensation in terms of how they are working together.